I can already see you getting angry at the title of the video and going sicko mode and typing out some angry dissertation about what I'm about to say, but I want to ease your mind for a moment. I think Donald Trump is the greatest president, not a political argument. Not at all. No. I mean this in a theological sense. He's not the best president for America. He is the most American president, period. He is not an outlier in the national narrative. He is the climax, the final, glorious, terrifying synthesis of every unchecked impulse. Every land grab rationalizes destiny. Every brutal transaction sugarcoated his liberty that this country has ever committed. He is the gold-plated spray-tan ghost of manifest destiny. He doesn't ride a horse. He rides a golf cart straight into the sacred halls of the Republic, and he dares you to be shocked. This is my president because I am American. He is the most American president. This nation was not built by saints. Not at all. It was built by speculators, by men who saw a continent and thought, portfolio? It was built on a foundation of broken treaties, stolen labor, and the unshakable belief that God has given them a receipt for everything between the oceans. For centuries, we dressed this raw, hungry engine of acquisition in the fine linen of principle. We called it freedom, democracy, the white man's burden. We hired Ivy League wordsmiths to write the press releases for our conquest. Then came Trump. He fired the wordsmiths. He looked at the machinery of American power, saw the grimy, magnificent engine for what it was, and he didn't polish it. He branded it. That is Donald Trump. And in honor of Donald Trump and his infinite search for more money, I'm going to do a sponsored ad.
Hey, you actually stuck around for the ad? I'm so proud of you. Let me tell you what I'm pitching to you real fast. Here's something you can do when you're bored. Playing games and getting paid for it. If you hit the link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen right now, you see that popping up right there? Look at that. It's so cool. It's so convenient. You can sign up to freecash.com and start right away. Now, I know your inclination to say this is a scam, but I assure you, I tried it myself. I thought it was a scam myself. Actually, I did actually try it out and it actually worked. I didn't expect to actually get paid, but I'm getting moolah, baby. It's simple. Create an account with your email and password. It takes seconds. Literal seconds. Inside, you'll see a wall of games, a bevy of things, and offers. Pick one you actually enjoy, play through levels, and cash land straight into your free cash account. It's like turning your downtime into a side hustle without even noticing. Some people pull in $10 to $20 a day, but I've seen reports of much more moolah, Mr. Krabs. I've seen Scrooge McDuck numbers, and you can do this all while laying in your bedroom playing games on your phone. All they ask of you is that you spend your time playing the video games. They just want your time. Now, you could spend a little bucks in game to hit levels faster, which lets you unlock the bigger offers and payouts because you gotta hit the levels to get bigger payouts. That's how some users end up earning hundreds, even $500 or more on certain offers. It's crazy, but you don't have to spend anything. You can just stick to the free levels like I did and still cash out. The whole point is that instead of just sitting there scrolling endlessly through TikTok or Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts or whatever, you're playing and earning at the same time. When it's time to cash out, you got options. You want to hit up PayPal, you want some gift cards, you can do whatever you want to. It's your decision. It's your world. I'm just living in it. So if you're curious, hit the link in my description or scan the code that's been on screen the entire time. You can just scan the code right there. You have the ability to just screen capture, scan the code, click the description. Make sure you do it through me, guys. Sign up for my link because I'm broke, guys. I'm doing this for the money, man. I got my family locked up. I beg you, please start playing for cash in your spare time. And when you use my link or QR code, you'll get a $5 bonus to kick things right off. So go ahead and get the free cash right now. Freecash.com and Zero CV. You're not responsible for any bodily harm, any extra harm, anybody getting destroyed, anybody getting hit with a meteor, anybody getting hit with a natural disaster, anybody getting hit with the power of God, anybody with God's wrath, any thunder striking your body, anybody that actually has kids because of this, anybody that gains thousands of dollars, they do not use that in order to attack me or strike me and send drones to my house to destroy my entire body. I appreciate it. That'd be lovely. Thank you. I would appreciate it a lot. And if you could enjoy this, just use my link in the description. Like I said before, use the QR code. Go ahead and do that. Everything's bye.
Okay, back to whatever I was talking about before. Every policy that Donald Trump has implemented has not been an innovation. They were just confessions. A Muslim ban, simply the unvarnished expression of an immigration system built on racial quotas and xenophobia. That's all it was. The wall was a literal monument to the fortress mentality that has always defined us against them. That's how America operates. Tearing up trade deals and climate accords wasn't isolationism. It was the raw, pugilant logic of a nation that has always believed the rules are for other people. America has always played Big Brother, always taken what we've wanted, always stolen. He didn't invent American exceptionalism. He just stopped pretending it was for where everyone else's benefit. That is how he always is. And here is the part that no one ever wants to admit. And I've discovered this now upon just researching and learning about Donald Trump. Donald Trump is America. Literally, he is. He is his corporate charter. Its sprawling, messy, litigious, and debt-fueled existence made flesh. He is the Chapter 11 bankruptcy filed against the very idea of consequence. He is the suburban sprawl, gaudy, inefficient, and consuming land because it's there. He is the strip mall, the prefab McMansion, the infomercial product that doesn't work as advertised but sells millions because the commercial was so compelling. He is the relentless, brain-melting jingle of commerce that has become our national soundtrack. He is the deregulated market where truth is a subsidiary of the highest bidder and accountability. He is America. He doesn't just represent American business. He is the American business, the leveraged buyout, the asset stripping, the glorious hollow shell of an enterprise that thrives on branding alone. We know McDonald's sucks and is bad for our body, but you don't stop eating it, do you? You don't stop eating it, do you? You know Burger King Whopper isn't good for your body. You know going to the grocery store and getting these sugary products, Oreos, aren't good for you, but you still eat it. What's in your fridge right now? Bunch of garbage, isn't it? You got lettuce in there that you're not going to chop up. You're going to DoorDash or Uber Eats. That's what America is. Fast, efficient, convenient. He is the physical manifestation of the American landscape of the mind. He is the endless highways lined with billboards, all screaming his name. He is the reality TV show that plays in the background of every dying mall in the country. He is the tweet that is all caps, no substance. And guess what? It's going to get 100,000 shares and 1 million likes and a bunch of retweets and upvotes. He's the headline that is all outrage and no information. You click on the article and you expect actual bulk of information, and there's nothing there. Just more yelling. He's the algorithm that feeds you exactly what you want to hear until you forget what the truth ever sounded like, because you don't care about the truth, because you are American. He is America. He is America. He is the sprawling, chaotic, and deeply unserious spectacle that we have chosen over the hard, quiet work of maintenance. To look at him is to see the reflection of our own consumption, our own short attention span, our own preference for the bright, shiny, loud over the durable, the nuanced, and the real. And I can already hear it. Point out something good the Democratic Party did. You must be such a hard liberal. No, by the way, just want to point that out. Don't care about them either. Want to point that out. Before we even continue this, I want to state my stance right here. If I give a critique of a party, whether it be Democrat or Republican, doesn't matter. If I give a critique of either party, that does not mean I am for the other side. Because you dumb, ignorant, trife, as much brain as you have earwax, snail-skulled little rabbit, think that I am going to go to the other side because I don't agree with one side, as if there's only two sides. Every issue on the planet does not have an either or. If you're stupid, it does. If you're a genuine idiot, it's either yes or no. That's wrong. That's idiotic. Let's use a real world example here. How do you get to the number 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or you could do 3 plus 3. Are those the only two options? There's 4 plus 2. There's 5 plus 1. There's 0 plus 6. As a matter of fact, there's 100 minus 94. There are an infinite number of different ways you can go about getting to 6. But doesn't mean there's just two sides. You can multiply to get to 6 too. Did you know that? 6 times 1. 3 times 2. You can divide 12 divided by 2. Did you know that? There are more than just two ways to get to a solution or two ways to get to a problem. But you, for some odd reason, think that the hard math of the world is different in some capacity or is more lenient than the nuance of human emotion. By admitting there's only two sides, you have given up the ideology that human emotion is more lenient, more nuanced than the entirety of math. Are you aware of that? And if you don't know what I mean, if you don't understand what I'm saying, you're stupid. And that's okay. Or maybe you're just anti-intellectual, and that's fine too. I want you to understand that Trump is America, right? That is not me insulting Donald Trump, by the way. That is me critiquing America. This is not an insult video against Donald Trump. This is Donald Trump looking at America and saying, I'm going to be exactly that, because America's going to like that. And guess what? He's making America what it once was. He's making America Donald Trump because he is America. He understood the modern battlefield isn't in the fields of Gettysburg or the beaches of Normandy. It's on a screen. Donald Trump does not defeat his enemies. He memes them into oblivion. He turned the presidency into a 24-hour live stream, a reality show where the stakes were nuclear launch codes and the prize was the soul of a superpower. The insults, the nicknames, the 3 a.m. tweet storms. This wasn't the collapse of decorum. No. This was a new doctrine. Everybody's happy about it because they can stop hiding. Notice how everyone's acting because of Donald Trump. Everyone's acting their true colors. Well, if Donald Trump can insult people, I'm just going to start insulting people. That's what I'm going to do. He doesn't get in trouble for anything he says. This is a doctrine of perpetual psychological engagement. He made politics personal because for the entire populace that was drowning in the impersonal forces of globalization and technology, the personal was the only thing that felt real. And guess what? He feels real. And the failures, I think they're the most American part of everything. Him tearing down the East Wing ballroom, him going into a government shutdown because he's not getting what he wants to. That's the most American part. The denial in the face of a pandemic wasn't incompetence. It was the pure, unadulterated expression of a culture that believes willpower can override physics. That positive thinking can conquer a virus. That's what's called faith. That's the basis of Christianity. And Donald Trump, despite not living in the Lord's way, you got to have faith in him, right? That narrative is more important than the body count. He handled COVID the way America has handled climate change, the opioid crisis, its crumbling infrastructure. How did he handle it? With a combination of bravado, blame shifting, and a blind faith that the market or God or just the sheer force of personality would provide a solution. So I'm not complaining about Donald Trump because he is the president we deserve, because he is the president we made. We made him in the image of our own appetites. Our hunger for spectacle over substance, our belief that winning isn't everything, it's the only thing. Our conviction that being loud is the same as being right. He is the roaring, unapologetic id of a nation that has always been better at conquest than at caretaking. You can call him a con man, a demagogue, a calamity. Oh, but you can call him an authoritarian, but guess what you can't call him? Un-American, because he is literally America. He is the log cabin myth rebuilt as a Trump Tower. He is the frontier spirit with a Twitter account. He is the American dream, stripped of his sentimentality, revealing the hungry, ruthless, and brilliantly effective engine of ambition that was always at his core. He is the greatest, not because he made us better, but because he showed us who we are. And the reflection was so blinding, so terrifying, and so utterly fascinating that we haven't been able to look away since. So I say, without a shadow of irony or goofiness in any capacity, Donald Trump is the president this country deserves. A loud, brash, capitalistic juggernaut of ego and projection, a billionaire who stiffed workers, a mogul who branded steaks in bottled water, a reality TV host turned commander-in-chief. That's not the end of the American story. This is the American story. From Andrew Jackson to Reagan, from Robert Barron's to Amazon, Trump is the love child of ambition and ignorance. That's what he is. He is Donald Trump. He is a perfect mayor. That's why he is the greatest president of all time. Here comes some transparency that you probably don't get from a lot of YouTubers. So you know that ad I did in the beginning? If you sign up for that link, I get $6. And you don't have to play any games, by the way. You don't. You can just delete the app afterwards. You can just, if you want to. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. If you sign up, I get $6. Hence why I put it in most of my videos. Every time you sign up, I get $6. That's it. That's the entire reason I put it in there. I get $6. Usually 3 people sign up and I get $18. That's what happens most of the time. So yeah, just want to point that out. That's the conversion rate of the ad. I just want you to understand why I do that, because it's probably annoying. I also chaptered the video so you can skip the ad if you want. That's just important for me, because I don't want to sit through ads. I got YouTube. I pay for YouTube Premium, by the way. So yeah, thank you so much for checking out my video. If you have any comments or concerns or any disagreements with what I said, feel free. And I'll probably make a follow-up video talking about how Trump is America, and soon. Maybe standing. It's hard for me to stand because I have severe nerve damage. You know, it's crazy. I might start a GoFundMe for my nerve damage or something. I don't know. I might have to combine it with there's a lot of things I want to do for Christmas for my family, and nerve damage is like top of the list for a lot of stuff too. And that's $8,000 for the nerve damage stuff. So I gotta figure this out. Anyways, sorry, I'm just rambling now. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna ramble a little bit. You guys, this is gonna sound crazy. I'm gonna make a video called "How to Be a D1 Yapper," because I'm discovering that people don't know how to speak, and that's messing me up. Probably when my aligners get fixed, because right now they hurt like crazy, and it's making me have a little bit of a lisp. It hurts crazy. I sound like I did when I was younger. I used to have a lisp when I was younger, but man, this hurts like crazy. Anyways, thank you guys so much for checking out my video. Bye.
I'm your Nick and Night, be my Laurel Angelo. Ooh, happy to try what you need. Your world, I love to live in it. Ooh, I love the ride.